Welcome back to our channel US Coin 69, the place where we uncover hidden treasures in your coin collection. Have you ever wondered if that old coins could be worth thousands or even millions? Well, today's your lucky day. We're diving into some of the rarest and most valuable US coins that might be sitting right under your nose. Let's jump in and see if you've got a fortune waiting to be discovered. Top 1. The 1999 Delaware Washington Quarter is one of the most fascinating coins in modern American history, marking the beginning of an ambitious numismatic program that captured the imagination of collectors and history enthusiasts alike. This quarter was the first release in the highly popular 50-state quarters program, a monumental initiative by the United States Mint that ran from 1999 to 2008. It was a program that not only changed the way Americans looked at their pocket change, but also ignited a nationwide coin-collecting frenzy. Among the many quarters released during this period, the Delaware Quarter holds a special place, not just for its historical significance, but also for its rarity in certain conditions, making some of these coins extremely valuable today. The design of the Delaware Quarter is truly remarkable, showcasing an iconic moment in American history. On the obverse, the coin features the familiar image of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan in 1932. This profile of the nation's first president remained a staple on the quarter for decades, and even with the introduction of the state quarters, it remained untouched. The inscriptions United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and Quarter Dollar frame Washington's face, giving the coin a sense of continuity despite the new state-themed reverses. However, it is the reverse of the 1999 Delaware Quarter that makes it stand out. Designed by William Cousins, the reverse pays tribute to Caesar Rodney, a crucial figure in American history. Rodney was a delegate from Delaware to the Continental Congress, and he famously rode 80 miles through harsh weather to cast the decisive vote for independence in 1776. His heroic journey is immortalized on this quarter, where he is depicted on horseback, galloping forward with determination. The inscriptions Delaware, 1787, the year Delaware became the first state to ratify the Constitution, Caesar Rodney, and 1999 surround the image, along with the phrase, the first state, a proud reminder of Delaware's pivotal role in the founding of the United States. With its historical significance and beautiful design, the Delaware Quarter quickly became a favorite among collectors. However, not all of these coins are created equal. While millions of them were minted, certain variations and errors have made some of these coins incredibly valuable. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is the discovery of mint errors, and the 1999 Delaware Quarter is no exception. Some of the most valuable variations include striking errors, such as off-center strikes, broad strikes, and double strikes. These occur when the coin blank is improperly fed into the press, resulting in misaligned designs that make each error coin unique. Another highly sought-after error is the spitting horse variety. This error appears as a die crack that extends from Caesar Rodney's horse's mouth, making it look as though the horse is spitting. While this may seem like a small detail, it has become a favorite among collectors, and well-preserved examples of this error command high prices in the market. In addition to errors, the condition of a Delaware quarter plays a significant role in its value. Coins are graded on the Sheldon scale, with mint state, MS, coins receiving the highest grades. A quarter that has never been in circulation, with sharp details and a flawless surface, is far rarer than one that has been used in everyday transactions. The highest graded specimens, particularly those with deep mirror-like finishes, are the ones that fetch the highest prices at auctions. Beyond condition and errors, some Delaware quarters were struck on experimental planchets, meaning they were made using different metals than usual. These test pieces were never meant to be released into circulation, but some have surfaced over the years, making them some of the most valuable quarters from the 50-state quarters program. The legacy of the 1999 Delaware Quarter extends beyond its value. It represents the beginning of a new era in U.S. coinage, when states were given the opportunity to showcase their history and culture through a widely circulated coin. For many, the state quarters program was their first introduction to coin collecting, and the Delaware Quarter serves as a nostalgic and historically rich piece for enthusiasts around the world. For those who are lucky enough to find a rare, high-grade, or error variety of the 1999 Delaware Quarter, the rewards can be truly astounding. In one of the most incredible auction results, a pristine and rare variation of this coin was sold for an astonishing $45,000. Top 2. The 2006 Colorado Washington quarter is a stunning piece of American coinage that captures the breathtaking beauty and rich history of the Centennial State. As part of the wildly successful 50-state quarters program, this coin stands out not only for its striking design but also for the deep cultural and historical significance it carries. Released on June 14, 2006, the Colorado quarter became an instant favorite among collectors and nature lovers alike, as it showcased one of the most picturesque landscapes in the entire United States. On the obverse of the coin, we see the classic profile of George Washington, a design originally created by John Flanagan in 1932. While the reverse of the state quarters changed with each release, the obverse remained consistent throughout the series. The inscriptions United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and quarter dollar frame Washington's image, providing a familiar and timeless look to each of these state-themed coins. But the true magic of the Colorado quarter lies in its reverse design. This side of the coin is where the state's rugged beauty comes to life. Designed by Norman E. Namath, the reverse features a stunning depiction of the Rocky Mountains, with towering peaks rising into the sky. In the foreground, a dense cluster of evergreen trees stretches across the landscape, symbolizing the state's vast forests and natural beauty. The design is complemented by the state's nickname, Colorful Colorado, which perfectly encapsulates the breathtaking scenery that attracts millions of visitors each year. The intricate detail in this design is remarkable. Every ridge of the mountains, every tree, and every shadow has been carefully engraved to capture the grandeur of the Rockies. The mountains not only represent the physical geography of Colorado, but also its spirit, one of resilience, adventure, and exploration. The phrase "colorful Colorado" serves as a tribute to the state's diverse landscapes, from the Red Rock Canyons to the high alpine meadows, each offering its own unique beauty. While millions of Colorado quarters were minted in 2006, not all of them hold the same value. As with any collectible coin, factors such as condition, minting errors, and rare variations play a major role in determining a coin's worth. For collectors, the most desirable examples are those that have remained in pristine condition, untouched by circulation. One of the most exciting discoveries in the world of coin collecting is the presence of minting errors. The Colorado quarter is no exception, as several error varieties have been found that dramatically increase the coin's value. Some of the most notable errors include off-center strikes, where the design is shifted from its proper alignment, and double strikes, which result in overlapping images on the coin's surface. Another fascinating variety of the Colorado quarter involves planchet errors, where the coin is struck on the wrong type of metal. These rare mistakes occur when a blank from another denomination accidentally makes its way into the quarter production process. Such errors are highly sought after by collectors, as they represent a unique and unintentional moment in the minting process. Beyond errors, the condition of a Colorado quarter can significantly affect its value. Coins that have been graded as mint state, MS, by professional grading services are considered to be in the best condition possible. The highest graded specimens, particularly those with sharp details and a brilliant luster, are the ones that command the highest prices at auctions. Over the years, the Colorado quarter has continued to grow in popularity, not only among coin collectors but also among those who appreciate the beauty of nature and the history of the American West. For residents of Colorado, this quarter serves as a proud reminder of their state's incredible landscapes and pioneering spirit. For collectors, it represents an opportunity to own a piece of numismatic history that carries both aesthetic appeal and significant value. For those fortunate enough to discover a rare and valuable 2006 Colorado quarter, the rewards can be remarkable. In one of the most impressive sales recorded, a flawless and highly coveted example of this coin was sold for an incredible $31,000. Top 3. The 2015 Homestead National Monument of America quarter is a fascinating piece of modern American coinage that carries deep historical significance. As part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, this coin pays tribute to one of the most defining eras in U.S. history, the age of westward expansion and the Homestead Act of 1862. Released on February 9, 2015, this quarter quickly became a favorite among collectors and history enthusiasts, not only for its beautiful design, but also for the powerful story it tells about perseverance, opportunity, and the American dream. On the obverse of the coin, we see the familiar portrait of George Washington, a design originally created by John Flanagan in 1932. This classic depiction of the nation's first president has graced the quarter for decades, symbolizing leadership, strength, and the enduring foundation of the United States. Surrounding Washington's profile are the inscriptions United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and Quarter Dollar, preserving the traditional elements of American coinage. But what truly sets this coin apart is the intricate reverse design, which captures the essence of the Homestead National Monument of America, located in Nebraska. Designed by Ronald D. Sanders, the reverse side of the coin showcases three essential elements that were vital to the survival of homesteaders in the 19th century: water, food, and shelter. At the center of the design is a rustic log cabin, representing the humble dwellings that early settlers built as they worked to establish their homes on the frontier. Flanking the cabin are two stalks of corn, symbolizing the vital role of agriculture in the success of homesteaders. Below, a water pump stands as a reminder of the importance of access to clean water, a necessity for farming and daily life. The inscriptions Homestead, Nebraska, 2015, and E Pluribus Unum frame the design, tying it to both the historical site and the nation as a whole. The symbolism in this quarter's design is profound. The Homestead Act of 1862, signed into law by President Abraham Lincoln, provided settlers with the opportunity to claim 160 acres of public land, provided they lived on and improved the land for at least 5 years. This act played a crucial role in shaping the American Midwest, allowing thousands of families to pursue their dreams of owning land and building a future. The design of the Homestead Quarter beautifully encapsulates this spirit of determination and self-reliance, serving as a tribute to the men and women who braved harsh conditions to carve out a life in the vast and untamed landscapes of America. While the Homestead Quarter was produced in large numbers by the United States Mint, not all of them are equal in value. As with all collectible coins, factors such as condition, minting errors, and rare variations can dramatically impact their worth. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is the discovery of minting errors, and the Homestead Quarter is no exception. Some of the most notable errors found in this series include double dies, where elements of the design appear to be slightly duplicated due to a misalignment during the striking process. Another fascinating error is the snow on the roof variety, where extra metal appears on the roof of the cabin due to a die break, giving the illusion of snowfall. These rare errors make certain coins highly sought after, as they represent unique anomalies in the minting process. In addition to errors, the condition of a Homestead Quarter plays a crucial role in determining its value. Coins that have never been circulated and remain in pristine, unblemished condition are the most desirable to collectors. These coins, often graded as mint state (MS) by professional grading services, can fetch impressive prices at auctions. The Homestead National Monument of America Quarter is more than just a piece of currency. It is a tribute to one of the most important chapters in American history. It serves as a reminder of the struggles and triumphs of those who built their lives on the frontier, shaping the country in the process. For collectors, this coin represents both historical significance and the thrill of discovering rare and valuable specimens. Among the most exceptional finds in the world of numismatics, a highly graded and rare error version of the 2015 Homestead Quarter was once sold for an astounding $21,000. Top 4. The 1974 Washington Quarter is a fascinating piece of American coinage, a small but powerful reminder of history, design, and numismatic intrigue. While quarters are some of the most common coins in circulation, certain dates and variations make specific ones highly sought after by collectors, and the 1974 issue is no exception. This coin has captured the attention of numismatists for decades, not only for its striking design but also for the potential rarity and errors that can make it extremely valuable. The Washington Quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. Designed by John Flanagan, the coin features a left-facing portrait of Washington on the obverse, his strong and determined expression reflecting the leadership that helped shape the United States. The inscriptions Liberty and In God We Trust are positioned alongside his image, with the date 1974 displayed prominently at the bottom. The simplicity and boldness of this design have helped the Washington quarter remain a lasting symbol of American coinage. On the reverse, the 1974 quarter carries the classic heraldic eagle design that had been in use since 1932. The eagle, with its wings spread wide, holds a bundle of arrows in its talons, symbolizing the nation's strength and readiness to defend itself. Below the eagle, olive branches are positioned to represent peace. Encircling the design are the inscriptions United States of America and E Pluribus Unum, along with the denomination quarter dollar at the bottom. This reverse design remained on the Washington quarter until 1998, making the 1974 issue part of a long-standing tradition in American numismatics. One of the most intriguing aspects of the 1974 quarter is the possibility of rare minting errors. While millions of these coins were struck at 3 different U.S. mint facilities, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, not all quarters are created equal. Some display striking errors or variations that make them highly desirable to collectors. Among the most well-known errors associated with the 1974 quarter is the double die variety. This occurs when the coin's design is slightly misaligned during the striking process, resulting in a doubling effect on letters or numbers. A 1974 quarter with a clear double die error, especially on the obverse, can command high prices at auction. Another notable error is the off-center strike, where the design is not properly centered on the coin, making it look partially cut off. Coins with significant off-center strikes are particularly valuable. One of the most famous and controversial errors linked to 1974 quarters is the elusive aluminum version. In 1973, the U.S. Mint experimented with producing quarters in aluminum as a potential replacement for the copper-nickel composition, aiming to reduce production costs. Although most of these aluminum quarters were never released to the public and were believed to have been melted down, a few are rumored to have escaped, making them incredibly rare. While an authentic aluminum 1974 quarter remains a mystery, even the possibility of such a discovery keeps collectors searching for unique specimens. Beyond mint errors, the condition of a quarter plays a crucial role in its value. Collectors seek coins in mint state, MS, condition, meaning they are free from scratches, wear, or other signs of circulation. A 1974 quarter that has been well preserved, especially one graded MS 67 or higher by professional grading services, can fetch an impressive price. For those interested in coin collecting, the thrill of finding a rare quarter is part of the excitement. While most 1974 quarters are worth only their face value, certain specimens have been sold at auction for extraordinary amounts due to their condition and unique characteristics. Imagine coming across an unassuming 1974 quarter in your loose change, only to later discover that it is one of the rarest and most valuable coins in your collection. One such example, in pristine condition and featuring a remarkable error, was once sold for an astonishing $91,000. Top 5. The 1979 Washington quarter might seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, but hidden within its history and unique variations are details that make certain specimens incredibly valuable. For many collectors and coin enthusiasts, discovering the true worth of a quarter can be an exciting journey, especially when a rare piece surfaces unexpectedly. The Washington Quarter series, which began in 1932, has undergone numerous changes over the years, yet the 1979 issue remains one of the most intriguing. Designed by John Flanagan, the Washington Quarter features a left-facing portrait of George Washington on the obverse. His strong and resolute expression reflects his legacy as the first president of the United States, a leader who helped lay the foundation for the nation. Surrounding his image are the inscriptions "Liberty" at the top and "In God We Trust" on the left, with the date 1979 displayed at the bottom. This design, simple yet iconic, has made the Washington Quarter one of the most recognizable coins in American history. Flipping the coin over, the reverse showcases the familiar heraldic eagle with its wings spread wide. Clutching a bundle of arrows in its talons, the eagle represents the country's readiness to defend itself, while the olive branches below symbolize peace. Above the eagle, the words "United States of America" are curved along the edge, accompanied by the Latin phrase "E Pluribus Unum," meaning "out of many, one." At the bottom of the coin, the denomination quarter dollar is clearly inscribed. Like many quarters from this era, the 1979 issue was struck at multiple U.S. mint locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco S Mint Mark. While millions of these coins were produced, not all of them are equal in value. Certain minting errors and rare variations have made select 1979 quarters highly sought after by collectors, fetching incredible prices at auctions. One of the most notable errors associated with the 1979 Washington quarter is the double die obverse variety. This occurs when the die used to strike the coin's design shifts slightly between strikes, causing noticeable doubling on the lettering or numbers. If you come across a 1979 quarter with a strong doubling effect on Liberty or the date, you might be holding a rare and valuable piece. Another error to watch for is the off-center strike, where the design is not properly aligned with the coin's surface. The greater the misalignment, the rarer and more valuable the coin becomes. Some quarters from 1979 also exhibit a broad strike error, meaning the coin was struck without the collar that helps shape its edge, giving it a slightly larger and more unusual appearance. One of the most intriguing aspects of the 1979 Washington quarter is its potential to be found in pristine condition. Coins graded MS 67 or higher by professional grading services are significantly more valuable than those that have been circulated. The slightest imperfections can affect a coin's grade, which is why collectors are always on the hunt for well-preserved specimens. Imagine stumbling upon a 1979 quarter in your collection, thinking it's just another ordinary coin, only to discover that it holds incredible worth. While most 1979 quarters may only be worth face value, certain rare examples have sold for extraordinary amounts due to their exceptional condition and unique characteristics. In one remarkable auction, a near-perfect 1979 Washington quarter, with a striking error and flawless preservation, fetched an astounding $83,000.